Yes, let's go. Come on, zombie. Let's go, zombie. Let's go. Let's go, zombie. Let's go. Let's go, zombie. Let's go. Come on. No zombies. Let's go. Zombie Nation, Zombie Nation. There we go. We're going live to the planet, live to the planet. And I was doing a live chat there with a good brother. We'll get him back on. I was just doing a podcast with him, and now we're going live. Live and then a podcast. Podcast and then live.
Aye, mate.
Joe.
You hear me, aye?
Aye, this is us going live now. I wondered why there was no feedback coming through there. I was a podcast. What I do before I start it, I do a wee test and I put a podcast and I check my levels are alright and the sound's coming through. So that's me, we're doing a live show now. So I invite you all the zombies. Maybe I've killed them off because aye.
Why you're there, there's a cunt on this for giving you pelters.
Tell me phone is, give him my number, put my number.
Well, he's challenging you. Magnus, he's under the McCall. He's at Magnus, and he's saying if you ever faced up to one of your victims or made yourself public, he was calling you wankers and that forehorn because he's saying you're costing guys their jobs with this and that. Aye. He's a fucking prick.
Where is he? Magnus.
I've been arguing with a cunt anyway. That can't be. Fucking Celtic fans worried about a hunt. What the fuck's the matter with him? For fuck's sake, I'm sure the wage packet he's already got will fucking... It's not as if he's going to go skint. Anyway, Chief, I'm getting you up as we speak.
Is it gone live now? Can you hear it live now? Aye.
No, I mean, man, I'll tell you.
You're listening to Spreaker Web Radio. Celtic fans worried about a hunt? What the fuck's the matter?
Fuck, that's me, you. You're up live now, boss.
Quality, mate. Fuck, I don't know what I did. I'd put it on podcast. I was just checking it. Right, Magnus, come on ahead then, Magnus, if you want to come ahead.
I was still on the old one. I don't know how the fuck you work these things, to be honest.
Well, I've got some calls. When they phoned in earlier on, I've got some of the calls to upload for earlier on, and also I've got a call for the American boys still to upload, so I'll put them on later on. If the zombies are phoning, there was a zombie who phoned us. I told me to phone at 1:30, and then when you phoned, so I gave you priority over that zombie. He was trying to phone me there, and I put my phone on to silent so they would phone on this number, but lo and behold, I was talking to you, so fuck them. They had the whole show. They had the show earlier on. Fucking bastards ruined it all.
It's been fucking hilarious anyway. But I don't got this fucking mob outrage about this and that. I mean, there's no as if he's going to go short here, shit on. Or any other fucking football player for that matter.
Seems like he bounced out of there, mate. That's the way it looks to me. Seems like he bounced away from there.
It sounded like he's no happy.
Aye.
So you've probably done him a favour. It just alerts everybody to know that the fella's no happy, and maybe somebody will get him out of there. This fuck wants to play Division 3 anyway, he's fucking red rotten. You're better off going to watch a fucking amateur team like Shittleson or fucking Bells Hill or something.
That's it, mate. Right, I'm just trying to upload something here. Have you got a radio? Turn that radio on. Get that radio turned when you're on the radio.
No, it was my earphones are in my neck at your ear.
Is it? Oh, is it? I was a kid. I just wanted to sound what they do in the radio. Turn your radio down before you come on. Turn your radio down. Can you turn it down, please? Go and turn it down. You hear them pattering away. Boop, 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 boop. Right, so I don't Where have I put this? I'm just looking for this call I did earlier on to the American guy, all Scoop, and I phoned Kenny McCaskill. I phoned Kenny McCaskill's office, and I'll play that.
That should have been fun.
Aye, I did it. As I say, it's a live show, so I do everything correct. I do live shows. I put them out my what do you call it? Put it out my live show on my other page, and then complete later on. It keeps my arse covered. So I spoke to Lassie.
I wonder if all these punters that are complaining about the Sandazers and losing his job, I wonder if they'd fucking complain if you lose Kenny McCaskill his job.
I know. Fucking.
Didn't hear anybody complaining when you set up Whitey or Stockbridge or Ahmed.
I know, I never really got the coverage that, what do you call it, got, I mean, with old Stockbridge and Ahmed, I mean, they're the owners of Rangers and they're sitting there swearing with me, you know what I mean, and not one person in the media pulled that up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
I think you've had a busy night, sir.
Where did I put this? I'm looking for fucking... I'm just trying to upload something with now, mate. Oh, I put it under Scoop, that's what I put it under, Scoop. I put it under... Hold on, Scoop. I can't find it. Fucking hell. Anyway, mate. Aye, so... Were you listening to that show live earlier on then, or was it just the highlights you were listening to? Aye, was
No, just the highlights, because I'd been off of that. I'd been off it for a while. So much of that PC correct shit, and when it starts to do it, man, after a while. I can't be bothered, I'm too old for it, Tommy. It's fucking PC correct nonsense. You can't see this, you can't see that. And all these other fucking twats, especially the Celtic fans, are shouting about there's no vote for independence. For fuck's sake, we're always shouting about independence for Ireland. What's the matter with independence for Scotland?
Well, my point is, what's the point of independence unless it's from the bankers?
Better to fight the animal for the sun, mate. Can't do that for getting ruled by a foreign country.
But
There's fucking no chance of fighting against a British government, but we've got a lot more chance of fighting against a Scottish one. And it's a Scottish one that we'll help to elect.
right,
They didn't
okay.
elect Tories, so don't you think they've got an MP in Scotland?
Right, but what's to say, right, okay, right, see when a country splits up, right, then you call it the domino effect, right? The reason why they don't want Cyprus or countries to fall out of Europe, because other countries would see the domino effect, how, well, they're doing a lot better. Now, if Scotland was to say, we want independence for the Union, right, so then what you would have, the precedent would be set, they've broke away, there's no union, and so then what's to stop the Orange Ulster Scots tying up with the Ulster Scots and saying, right, we're now Ulster Scotsville and we're declaring independence? And then so what you would have is parts of the west of Scotland would be Ulster West Scotsville, and you would have little Bantustans just outside Aberdeen who would be loyalist fucking outposts, and the whole rest of Scotland would be nationalist fucking shortbread haggis fucking thingy. So there'd be civil war between the Ulster Scots and the fucking shortbread fucking haggis wearers, and then the ethnic cleansing would begin at all the Fenian Tags. It would be, well, the fucking union's over, and the fucking war has begun, so get back to getting your fucking, you even heard the bastard earlier on away doing your fucking tatty picking. So that's the general theme. Clear us all out of here, and then there'll be a war between Salmon's fucking shortbreads and Ulster's Ulster boys, and then fucking, as long as I'm in anywhere in Scotland, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I've been planning my path out of here for years, and maybe there might be a rich benefactor, a loyalist who wants to pay me to get the fuck out of here, and I'll take it. Give me the money, I'll go back wherever you want me to go. I'll go home to wherever.
If they ever find a way, I want to have a night inside your fucking head. You are fucking mental.
You better believe it, mate. Word to the moon. I put the fun in fundamentalism, mate.
Fucking bedroom tax shit that they're going to hit us with. That's
Aye.
just a start. Now, that's a Tory government. Now, see if they turn around and vote no, and they're going to hit us with the bedroom tax. They're going to say, well, we've hit them with the bedroom tax, we've shafted the cunts again, we've stole just about everything for our fucking country, so we can date anything we want. And they'll date anything they want, because then they know they're going to have the Scottish people right where they fucking want them.
But see, the difference is, right, when you're talking, right, I just can't, right, see even if it was to be independence for Ireland, right, now what was it James Connolly said, unless it's an independent Irish socialist state, then we're fighting, what we're fighting for. If we don't achieve that, then we shouldn't look to settle for anything less. So my aims are different, right? And my aims are up to date for 100 years, right? So now we know that the Rothschild banking cabal sits in a system, or holds a system of totalitarianism by the one eye system, the Freemasonic system, and they use usury, right? They use interest to enslave the entire planet. Right? And so unless the world heeds the model of what the Jewish people, the Christian people and the Islamic people have espoused for thousands of years, that if you use interest, you cause so many problems. So we've got a whole financial fiat-based money system wrapped around usury. So unless we stop that, right, no matter what you call your country, you're always going to be controlled by the unelected, undemocratic banking institutions. So you can fly the tricolour and say it's a free island, but if you have not got independence from the Rothschild banking cabal, you ain't no free. You're still at the whims of a banking institution that helped bring about the famine in Ireland, who's bringing about a famine in Africa just now as we speak, who's bringing about 3 billion people living in less than $1 a day without clean water. That is the world financial system as we sit at just now, brother. So I can never accept any independence unless it's from the fucking banks.
If you look on the same track, Tommy, there's only 5 countries in the entire world that isn't under the jackboot of the central bank.
The IMF, the world, yeah.
Everybody else answers to this central bank. I don't even know where the fucking thing is. I'd probably believe it'd be somewhere in Germany.
There's the World Bank and IMF.
They run the joint, and could they do it? But so now they just do it financially. But this central bank mob, this seems to control everything. So every country in the world's in the same boat when it comes to that. Apart from the 5, and I know one of them's Iran. I think one's they're fucking obscure mobs anyway. But if you look that up, you'll find that's actually right.
You see, when any country stands against the capitalist system as a beacon of light, as something different, it has to be cruelly crushed. That's why Venezuela was chastised and ostracised because of what Chavez did. Yeah, and that's why Iran has been cruelly crushed and demonised, because they dared, right, to kick out the Shah of Iran, who was taking all the oil wealth and diverting it through Britain and America and taking away from the people. So when the people revolution happened,
I even remember the Ayatollah getting back in.
Aye, because
I remember all that.
They nationalised the oil, just like Chavez nationalised the oil there. In Cuba, right, when Cuba nationalised all the sugar cane importing stuff there, because what was happening was the Dulles brothers, they were both New York lawyers. One became head of the CIA, the OSS, and then it became the CIA. The other one was head of the State Department, but they were both directors, shareholders, owners of a sugar importing company based in Cuba. And so when Castro nationalised and kicked him out and says, "Oh, we're taking this back for our people," and then they try to fucking invade it, the Bay of Pigs, they try to land ex-mercenaries in there back by the thing, mate. All these, as soon as a country goes and stands against America or even with Britain, then they have to be crushed, because heaven forbid should all the rest of the people of the world see there's an example other than fucking this capitalist model.
Britain's just an American puppet now. If America says jump, Britain says how high, and it's been like that for a long, long time. In fact, I don't even think Britain has paid America back yet for the Lend-Lease during the Second World War. They're still in fucking debt to them.
Somebody sent me a text here. I know that
Britain will never go anywhere but backwards.
Do you know that this
And
country?
to be honest, what you were saying is if it's not a socialist state, we're wasting our time. Scottish people were inherently socialist. But it's just the Labour Party now. With guys like this, Darling, they're a fucking disgrace. But to me, Darling just wants the Westminster gravy train. It's nice to him, day. I suppose if I was on that Westminster gravy train, I would want it too. Because they get wages, money hand over fist. They don't need to spend their wages. Do you know what I mean? They've got these expense accounts. They can run up as much as they fucking want. And then somebody will come out and complain about it, and then it's swept under the carpet. Right, that's okay, fine. They made an example there of a couple of them. But now it's all died down again. I mean, MPs claiming for fucking light bulbs and bathtub fucking stoppers. And one clown even get a moat cleaned out. I mean, what has that got to do with him being an MP? No, it really is. It's time to... It really is time. We've never went anywhere under successive government since I was a boy. We just seem to be going fucking backwards now.
I know, mate, I know.
And it doesn't really matter who Scotland vote. I mean, that's been apparent for years. I mean, I don't even think there is a Tory seat in Scotland. There might be one, Eastwood, Toll, Newton Mearns, where all the toffs are. But that's one. So it doesn't matter what we vote. You take your vote and throw it in the fucking North Sea. It's what England want. England will get just because ahead of population. And if they want to vote Tory, they'll vote Tory. They've already voted it. And you've got all these fucking eating schoolboys now who were bred for this nonsense. I mean, you look at that guy, Boris. What's his second name? Boris. Oh, fucking Mayor of London. I mean, how does that fucking idiot even get a job? He's not got enough brains to be a village idiot. And yet, he's the top man in London. It's all this eating old boy routine. And then if you watch that budget, you're talking about guys on $5 million a year getting a 200 grand tax breaks. And you get the other fucking idiots saying, well, the more money we can give back to the rich or these multi-millionaires, the poor will benefit. What kind of fucking logic's that? I mean, Dr. Spock, he would be fucking amazed at that sort of logic.
I hear you.
No, seriously, Tommy. I mean, the whole joint's fucked up. At least this way, if we fuck up, it's guys that we actually put in power that are going to fuck up. No people that we've no control of. And they've got absolutely no control when it comes to electing a British government. The people will vote for yes or a no campaign for whatever reason. I just want independence. And that way, if the government I elect fuck up, I can elect to get rid of them again. I can't do that when it comes to a British government. Nobody in Scotland can do that when it comes to a British government.
You're
And it's
missing
one
the point,
fucking
but
nonsense. No, you're missing the point, mate. It's one fucking nonsense after another, and it has
no,
been
but you can't.
since
But
today.
hold on.
Even
You're,
the back of
you're
the days
saying
of
voting them
Thatcher.
in. But you're saying voting them in. The point I'm making is they're not putting a banker's name or a bank on the ticket to say vote us in or out. So they're putting a fucking fraud on so that it doesn't matter whether you fucking vote for this donkey or that donkey. So donkey in the red corner, donkey in the blue. So you pick what one it was, and it doesn't matter
That's what
what
I'm saying
fucking
to you.
ribbon, but it doesn't matter what one it picks because it's a fucking fraud. Because
But you still get to pick the donkey.
but so what good
As it
is that?
stands now-
What good is that if there's no
As it
power with the
stands now,
donkey?
We've not even got that.
But the
Do you
donkey's
know what
not
I mean?
even got the
We
power.
don't even get to pick the donkey.
But the donkey's not even got the power. You might as well just give a fucking straightforward dictatorship and stop wasting their intelligence. It's an insult to somebody's intelligence, right, that they should come in and say, we've got democracy and freedom. We've not got democracy and freedom when you get fucking bankers who are using numbers and money to enslave us with their financial voodoo economics and their Ponzi scheme fucking bullshit. They can shove it right up their ugly fucking rectums, because they're no fooling this
Totally
cunt,
agree
Ash.
with that.
They're
But
no
that's
fooling this
something
cunt here.
No
because-
country in the world's going to get out. Even
Well,
the Americans are now on their arses.
No,
for
but
the same
what
fucking
it is,
reason.
you can break free of the banks. The bank cabal can be broke free. The reason, right, why they've shut down all the banks in fucking Cyprus, right, is because the shit's hitting the fan. The reason why it's called bank holiday is because as people would go to the banks and say, In the olden days, right, when it started, the word goldsmith, is the latter day banker. The word bank came from bench where the cunts used to cut their gold, but they used to compete against each other. And how it started, people would go in and give them their gold coins or gold whatever, and then the bank, on the back of borrowing or bringing in 100 gold bars, would give out 500 promissory notes. And then sooner or later, the banks would compete with each other, so they would try to get one to go bust so that they could then take a hold of it. And then people would go in and say, well, I want to cash in my thing to give us a gold. But the banker had gave his 100 bits of gold away to somebody else to go and borrow, add in for item. So then people would queue up and say, give us our gold. But the banker would go, well, it's a holiday now, I can't give you it back. So that's what they're doing in Cyprus, because there's no fucking money to give to the cunts. So they say, oh, there's a holiday, well, we sort it out. And so people, like when they queued up at the Northern Rock, when people lose interest in a system or lose faith in a system, that's when it crashes. So I'm calling for people to lose faith in the financial system, and only then can we bring about a new change. Well, no, but what has to happen is we have to give up the whole fucking money system as it is and force change.
And the promissory notes things, I mean, that goes back as far as the Knights Templar. They started on that.
Well, the modern day bankers, I mean, the Medicis, if you look how...
It's just, they started with is probably very much new like a credit card. The Knights Templar. The punters put all their goods into them, and they give them the promissory notes, and then they go all the way to the Holy Land. But they could stop at Knights Templars fucking pitches all the way there. They had their promissory note, and when the Knights Templar paid them, they took it off.
And they were on a promise.
It's like a credit card. It's like a credit card.
They took the promissory note and they spent. They just went like David Murray, spending all the way through the south of France, all the way through fucking Italy, and this promissory note and their fucking credit card. And they went, we'll charge
all the way to the promised land to find out they've only on a fucking promise.
And they charged it to the Never they says, put it on 1,000 a year and we'll let Minty Boys take up the tab. So basically that
one of the loans that you pay when you're dead.
Aye, so they put it on, they says, we'll put it on 1,000 years' time and Minty will pay the bill with his EBTs. So he was doing well running the scam. He was like, he picked up the bill and he was saying it was doing well because we can use voodoo economics with the Americans. But as soon as they closed the tsunami of money down, then he was found wanting with his fucking 1,000-year free Knights Templars who have came here and fucked it all. So there you go, mate.
£850 million fucking debt.
Where'd you get these fucking Knights Templars credit? Where'd you get these Knights Templars credit cards? I'm one of these Knights Templars credit cards.
Well, they ended up getting fucked up and all, didn't they?
The promissory notes, where are they? Where'd you get them? I want to see, man. What museum can you get them in?
The Pope at the time, fucking something the Friendly.
Friendly, there's always a Friendly Pope.
Thought they were getting too powerful. They shut them down. Do you know that's where Friday the 13th comes from?
Aye, because it
happened on Friday the 13th.
It was Jack de Molly.
Well, that was the day they all got to jail.
Jack de Molly was burnt at the stake. They were decried as heretics under Pope Urban. I think it was Pope Urban.
Jack de Molly says when he was burning, within a year he would see the Pope and that French fucking king, I can't find his name, Philip Friendly. That was his name. They said he would see both of them dead within a year, and both of them died within a year.
Aye. Pope Urban, and was it Philip then? Yeah, Philip Friendly.
Philip the Friendly, aye.
There you go, is it?
It was all politics even back then.
Era a history lesson for you. Minty Boys and Mastertons.
I'm just a mine of useless information, mind you.
No, but that's where Masterton and Minty Boys got the inspiration to run up the debt, because they went on a mad credit card spending spree where they went back 1,000 years ago and they've no fucking stopped. They've been passing it down. They've been saying, go on a mad credit spree across Europe and then we'll come back and we'll blame it on the big cup, and then we'll just start saying fucking, oh, it's paedophiles, and that's all they've been doing for 1,000 years. And
that's the only recourse you get to do, innit? But see, to be honest, you've got to give that cunt Murray a round of applause. He got away with that for 20 years.
And he shafted them at the end up, didn't he?
Okay. I mean, as most scams go, either a bank or a building society or something gets shafted at the end. Murray just shafted every cunt. And then he brought in his pal, the wee Patsy, Craigie White, who was only in it to make a fast buck. What I've no doubt he did. Well, good luck to you. If they mugs were daft enough to fucking buy into him, then fair enough. But don't forget he had off the Will Frader, Keith Jackson, exclusive. Yeah, believe it or not, that cunt got a fucking award for that.
Did I tell you about...
Take a shite in the neck, a bottle at you.
Did I tell you the one with old Wacko Jacko? I've shared it before, but I don't know if you heard it. But I've shared it a few months ago. He jumps in my taxi, right, with a procurator fiscal lassie, no less, right? Big tall lassie, stunning, quite a nice lassie, right? Procurator PF. He jumps out the motor, having haggled me for the tune, right? So I've charged him a Ronald de Boer score, right? And he's jumped out, right, thinking, right, see you later. And the door's half open, she's jumped out, and she's slamming the door in the cunt's face, and he's jumped out, and she's gone like that. Oh, hold on, where you gone? He's like, oh, I thought I was, she's like, no fucking chance. And he's turned into me, he's like, hold on a minute here, mate, don't fucking go anywhere. So I'd already picked him up before, because he was wee Skippy McDonald's, mate, right? So I've ended up, because I picked him up before with him and wee Eddie McGeady, and I remember saying to Scott McDonald once, I says, after I dropped him off, I says, what are you hanging about with this cunt? Do you know who he is? He's like, no. I was like, I don't fucking know, not me. I says, you're an outsider. I know what this is fucking happening here. Don't be fucking talking to him or giving him shit. He's like, oh, it's alright. But anyway, so Procurator Fiscal lassie, she's went like, hold on a minute. And he's trying to fucking score, and he's trooped back in the motor. He's like, oh, and he's like fucking a face like a wet weekend in Blackpool. And I was like, your luck's no in the night, Wacko Jacko. And he's like, look at me, what? And I turned the light on, and he says, you don't remember me? He's like, oh, for fuck's sake, my night's getting even worse by the minute. I was like, aye, it's me, I'm the mad cunt that phones the radio. I was like, oh, fucking. I was like, right, you what? There's another score to get you back home. He's like, another score? Where do you pay you that? I was like, your luck is getting fucking worse now, because if you don't pay that, you're going out the motor, you'll be walking in the pissing rain. So I think I got another 50
look for a freebie then.
Aye, so that was him. He went he'll not go scampering after a P fucking F in my motor, know what I mean?
Fucking mad Jackal. Hey, that's funny you should mention Jackal. He puts me in mind of that. Not put me in mind, he just reminded me of that Jabba. I heard a word for him recently, after all his fucking sabre rattling.
I know.
Remember all this, if you talk about this club, you better watch your back and all this shit. And his job application, his last article, that was fucking brilliant. And then the wee guy had been on fucking Super Scoreboard 2 days or something before it, and he got that Hugh Keevans a fucking topper. He said to Keevans, he says, you know your mate's chucked it just to get a job at Ibrox. Keevans says, oh, don't talk nonsense. He says, we don't know anything about that. And the guy says, I'll bet you whatever you want. He says, I guarantee he's unveiled at Ibrox in the next couple of days. And the guy tried to get back on a couple of days later, and it was fucking Mad Dog, it was on Keevans. And as soon as the guy went on, they fucking cut him off right away.
When they put him on, I know, there you go now.
Nah, it's the same, but see, if you're a Tim on that, you're fucking no chance of getting a point. No chance. I still listen in, man. You like to hear all the hot and huns talking about they want to get fucking fast track up weeks.
No, fucking hell.
I have a misfortune. Ali's latest comment that we only wanted fairness. Tell that to the 270 guys that they fucked for every shilling they had.
I can't see. Any time I listen to it, right, I hear one of the. I put it on for all of about. I guess about 10-20 seconds now. And even as that big Derek Johnson, I last about 10 seconds with that fucking closes. I hear his voice. I just turn it off, mate. I cannot be stomached with it, mate. I think it's the biggest.
I don't get how they can justify employing him, but because he's already employed at Ibrox. So what is he going to say that's controversial against his own employers? What is he going to say it's no towing the party line? So it's just a waste of space. But that joker is only on that to hell. Fucking hell, they need a monkey on to translate what that fucking idiot saying at the best of time.
I know, mate, I know.
He's a fucking lump of wood.
I know, mate. Oh, fuck.
So have you not got any zombies phoning you up now?
No, I think I've scared them all off, mate. There was fucking...
For fuck's sake, not that long ago they were saber rattling and banging drums and you were getting burnt at the stake like old Jack the Morney.
There was one even saying you're in for a long night tonight. Fucking hell, they can't even stay up fucking past 1 o'clock. They're on the way to their bed, you know what I mean?
Well, I've got to get the way to nursery in the morning, so I'm cool.
I'm going to...
He's in my bed anyway, so anyway, I'm getting any fucking sleep.
See all the dafties who phone me with their numbers shown. I'm going to unshow my number and start phoning them all. But no, I'll wait till about 4 in the morning. I'll just sit there going, here, there you go. I'll put in.
It's on your side to try that anyway.
Fucking hell. Apparently they've sent me Argos already. They've sent stuff for Argos on my fucking phone. What they don't get is it's a pay and throw away SIM card. It's gone. It's 1 minute it's there, it's gone. And I gave them numbers ages ago with 1690 and they're still fucking... I can't understand. Honestly, I think I could live here for 100 years, mate, and I would never understand the logic of these fucking insane bastards.
There is some people that are just fucking brain dead and they just don't get the sense to lie down. I mean, phones, people change them as often as they change their fucking knickers. I mean, Jesus fuck, so they've got your phone number, big wow, it'll be in the bin the next day.
Especially with me, mate. I mean, fucking hell. I have calmed down a bit with... I've calmed down a bit with my SIM cards.
I take it to be you've got a few phones.
I know, I've only got one, mate, actually. And you know, even see the phone that I use now, I'm using it even less because now I'm sitting here talking to you through my laptop and a wee speaker, mate, so, and a pair of earphones, so my phone's sitting there charging away. Like, see when the zombies were phoning, that's how I was like that. Here, hang up, I've got your number, I'll phone you through on this. So I'm sitting phoning them through because I'm putting this through my computer so as every other cunt can listen to it. So, I mean, I hardly use my phone now.
I'm still a wee bit of a technophobe with these PCs and laptops and shit like that. I've got to get my middle son still stays with, he knows all about them. I get him to do it. I just went up the stair after seeing you hung up and said you were going to phone me back. I says, right, I'm going on to talk to Tommy in Glasgow, and he just gives me that knowing look as if to say, oh fuck, one heat case phoning another. I don't know if he set it up or no. He doesn't usually miss it when I phone Franny a lot because sometimes I can get a bit fucking daft myself from somebody else.
It's got to be done, mate. It's got to be done.
Oh, it's got to be done, man. I'll tell you something, man. This is one of the best nights I've had on this. I've been pissing myself laughing all night. Especially now the daft cunts were trying to abuse you and you were turning down the sound. And when you turned him back up, we were still trying to abuse you after you told him that you turned down the sound.
I know.
Brain dead. Fucking brain dead.
Hold on there, I said I found it. Where did I... Hold on, so what... No, that's not the day show. Hold on, did I... Oh, fuck, I never saved it.
You've got to click that. If you go to click on the link you put up all the time to get on this show, can you bank get any of it?
Aye,
can you save it to your favourite? See, the last show I saved to the favourites was that Cell Dreams. But I went in to see if they were doing another podcast or whatever as you call them. But it was just the one that I'd already listened to.
No, there's a back history there. You can go in, there's a back history of the ones that's been on, aye.
I can't need to learn how to use this fucking thing. I need to learn how to use that real player tonight. I downloaded all that Charlie and the Boys, or their CDs I had.
Right.
And I had to ask the man before I took the CD out. I said to him, I says, what happens when I take the CD out? These songs still be in it. He says, take it out to see. But apparently they were. I must have hit the right buttons. That's fucking hell, Tommy. In my day, you were lucky to have a fucking coloured belly, never mind this stuff.
I know, the Waynes don't know they're born these days. They're fucking...
Fuck.
They've got everything.
They've got eye. They've got fucking eye. I've got a 5 here. He just turned 5 up the stair. He's got his Wii games. He's got his fucking iPod. I bought the missus one of the iPad things. That wee fucker sent it for a swimming lesson in the toilet. That's good. It only lasted 3 months. He done the same thing to her iPhone. It's just as well that PlayStation 3's fucking heavier, no doubt that being going for a swimming lesson and all. That's fucking hell. Nowadays have got fucking everything.
I know, mate, I know, you better believe it. Got my fucking mic in. Right, hold on. Shit, you there? Can you hear me, aye?
I've still got it.
Oh, I thought I'd fucking lost it there. Right, aye, the zombies, mate. Hold on, is they fucking... Aye, they've gave up, mate. They're fucking... They're weaklings, mate. They fucking stamina, mate. They're away up the road already. Oh, here we go. I've got a number, I've got a call coming through, mate.
Good.
Here, I'll let you go then, bud. I'll let you go, right? I'll speak to you soon.
No bother, Tommy. I'll be listening to your end anyway, pal.
God bless, mate. God bless. Hail, hail.
Brilliant.
Hello?
Tommy.
Hello?
Tommy.
Yes, who's that?
Just a guy listening from San Francisco. Great show.
Is it Francisco Sandaza? San Francisco Sandaza?
There's no Francisco Sandaza. Just another here. A brilliant show.
You're actually...
Celtic fan over here.
Are you in San Francisco? Honestly, mate, I can see your number through there. I looked at it coming through and I thought, because I phoned through and left my number with American football coaches, or no American football, soccer coaches all over the place. So I actually thought you were a fucking soccer coach.
Well, actually, I do actually coach boys football here, but I'm not actually, I can't help Francisco out, mate.
No, you've got to, right? So can you give him $4,500? Out of you got 200,000 to pay Chuckles, and I'll get it in the background. I'll be able to get it back in about a couple of months' time. So if you get a couple $100,000, I might turn it into a couple of million for you in about 3 months.
I'm looking at giving him 10 to start.
Right, 10. Is that what, 10 bandanas? 10 bananas and 10 bandanas.
I hear myself on the radio there.
Yeah, you're live to the planet, mate. You're live to. What's your name, mate? What's your name? If you don't mind, you can tell me whatever.
My name is John.
John, so your name's Paul. John Paul. We've got a John Paul.
Aye.
We got a John Paul Benedict Francis on the phone here. God bless you, brother. No, thanks for phoning, mate. Thanks for phoning. And you've been listening to the stuff with the last couple. Did you hear the zombies on earlier on there?
No, I'm going to listen to that later on. I'm just in the house here. It's 8 o'clock at night here, out here. So I'm just in the house and I'm going to check it out. I just thought I'd give you a buzz. I'm sitting in here listening to it. My wife with me, you know.
So how long have you been over there for?
14, 15 years now. So
you actually in San Francisco?
And stuff.
Are you in San Francisco, the centre bit? Are you in close to there, or are you just in the outskirts?
Aye, just the outskirts, mate. Just the outskirts. Just the outskirts. Good. I just thought I'd give you a buzz anyway.
No, that's brilliant.
All my mates are listening to this now. I've got 3 or 4 mates out here that are all listening to it. A big Celtic club out here.
Is it?
And they're all listening to it. And one of them just texted me, they're laughing my ass off, listening to the live show.
God bless him.
He's hearing me on it.
God bless him. Well, the number, you can phone the number that stung Francisco Sandaza. It's 310 straight out of Compton, 668-1916. So if you want to talk, to a mad,
my mates are texting me right now.
If you want to talk to a mad
fiend,
fiend,
on the bar right now.
I'm sitting here mentally tuned into my veranda in Compton. I don't know if Compton you can see the Pacific, but in my idea of Compton, LA, my veranda, I'm looking at the Pacific Bay now, just looking out.
I heard it.
Oh, it's there. I can see the waves splashing on. Oh, tell me it's true. What's the temperature? Is it 80 degrees? Tell me it's beautiful.
Out here now?
Aye, what's it like?
It's warm. Put it that way. It's warmer than Ibrox.
Oh dear God. It's quite cold here tonight, actually. It is cold tonight in Scotland. I could do with
Right,
something
mate,
else.
all the best. I'm going to go now and hang up. I'll maybe give you a buzz some other time.
God bless. Take care, right?
Keep the good work up, mate. Cheers, all the best to you.
Pass the word around. Anybody wants to phone up. Here, I can phone you back. Do you want me to phone you back? I get free calls. It's free calls.
Oh, you're alright. No, I'm just heading out the door. I'm going for a pint.
God bless you, mate. Have a good one, right? So anytime you want to phone, mate, my number's here, mate. Call us anytime. God bless.
Cheers.
Here we go. That's John Paul Benedict Francis the First, all the way from San Frisco, Sandaza. And yes, I actually thought there when I saw that number coming through, I thought I was getting an agent. I thought I was getting a deal. We're out to cut a deal. Los Angeles Galaxy, Los Angeles Dodgers, Los Angeles Lakers. We'll find somebody in the LA vicinity to take Francisco. I left my heart in San Francisco. Yeah, I need to download a wee tune for San Francisco. You got to love the internet. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Making us jealous as well. Making us fucking jealous. Hold on, wait a minute. I need to do a wee bit of, hold on, a wee jiggery poker. We're going to take a wee break here. I've got something loaded up. Have I got something loaded up? Was it Zombie Nation? Oh, we've done Zombie Nation, haven't we? Right, I'm away to load something else up and we'll be back. I'm trying to think, how can I can't. I've got some calls for zombies. I can't load it. I've got on my Black Ops, I can't load it unless I go in. I could go, I'll try and load my Scoop. I've got a call with an American MLS and I've got a call with a zombie, but I can't get the zombie because it's on my microphone and I'm using that, and I think I can get the other one. So what I'll do, I'll play this tune and I'll go and search for my call with Scoop with the agent, and I'll play the Scoop call and we'll take it from there.
You so high, and I know you like, so come and push it on me if it feels alright. Wanna drop it low and break me up. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so. Push it back on it, bring it back on it. Give me the thing, become a waffle lock on it. Wine it, wiggle it, set the track on it. 2 more shots, now we in a hot panic. 2 girl and I'm ready for jump on it. True to my word, I'm ready for thump on it. Ready for run on it, ready for dunk on it. Tag team in fire truck, we pump on it. Heads up high, we burning up the sky. We got the dance all crazy, got the club on fire. I like the way you dance, you got me in a trance. My baby, she don't mind at all. Girl, I got you so high, and I know you like, so come on, push it on me if it feels alright. Wanna drop it low and break me up. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so high, and I know you like, so come on, push it on me if it feels alright. Wanna drop it low and break me up. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so. Wine it for wine it, girl. Same time I time, she a time it, girl. Same time I line me, I line it up for co-sign it. Prime me, I prime it, girl. This ain't a crime, I'm a climate, girl. Set the temperature, the climate, girl. Check the rhyme on me, I rhyme it. She combine it, this up our private world. Hands up high, we burning up the sky. We got the dance all crazy, got the club on fire. I like the way you dance, you got me in a trance. My baby, she don't mind at all. Girl, I got you so high, and I know you like, so come on, push it on me if it feels alright. Wanna drop it low and break me up. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so high, and I know you like, so come on, push it on me if it feels alright. Wanna drop it low and break me up. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so. Ain't gonna be shy about it. Ain't telling no lie, girl, I'm a animal. I'm breaking it down for the night, and I want you to come for the ride. Let's win it all, win it all, win it all, win it all. Let's go.
Yes, you're in tune with a crackpot. A little bit of silence there brought to us from our good friends in the Noise Abatement Society. We're just loading something up here. We're just loading it up. Bear with me, bear with me. We'll get it up in a few minutes. We're just having our tea and crumpets here. Tea and crumpets, 2 minutes past 3. And I'm going to make a call actually to Talk Sport. And I'm going to make a call to Talk Sport. It's 3 in the morning. What was my name? My name's Thomas J. Clark III.
Looking for zombie chances.
Right, we're back in it. We're back here, and I've just uploaded. I think we have it uploaded. We should have it uploaded now. So we're going to hear me speaking to a lovely gentleman in the US of A. And if I've got one loaded, I've got this one loaded. The other one, it's loading. So we've got one loading, we've got that one loaded. And what we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to scoop this out here. If you bear with me, we'll get this loaded up here now, we're almost there. So this was done on my old Black Ops page. Black Ops Spreaker 21.3.13 Part 2. And it's taking a while to load. Oh, I suppose, yeah, because I'm loading two ends. I've got that one coming through. That's the first one. I'm not sure actually. So we've got this coming through. I've got a zombie on that phone there, but I can't load it, can I? Not when I'm talking. I don't think I can upload the speaker when I'm talking. So, thank you for joining me tonight. And the zombies have gave up. Shall we start phoning the zombies? Right, we're waiting for this to load. We're waiting for that to happen. We'll take that off. So we're going to deactivate the number. I've got that through now. So, but we're going to phone TalkSport before it gets too late. Right, talk shit time.
Thank you for calling TalkSport, the UK's #1 commercial radio station. Calls to this number are charged at 10 pence per minute from a BT landline. Calls from mobiles may be higher. For the very latest sports news, show info and much more, go to talksport.co.uk.
Bet I can tell who's on. Wait, I know who it is. It's going to be Ollie. Holly Wally with the brawly.
Your call has been placed in a queue and will be answered as soon as possible. Please hold the line.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Your views and comments are important, so please hold and we will connect you as soon as possible. If it's in the news, you can bet we're talking about it. Please hold. We will answer your call as quickly as possible.
Come on.
Whatever the sport or topic, we want to hear your comments. So please, continue to hold and we will be with you shortly.
Right, dirty shysters. Hold on. Don't even know who's on.
Thank you for calling TalkSport, the UK's #1 commercial radio station. Calls to this number are charged at 10 pence per minute from a BT landline. Calls from mobiles may be higher. For the very latest sports news, show info and much more, go to talksport.co.uk.
Your call has been placed in a queue and will be answered as soon as possible. Please hold the line.
Come on now, you're taking a single fish here. Get your finger out your bakey and pick up the feckin' phone, you.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hello, Dafty. Hello. Who's that? Speak. Zombie.
Talking about it. Please hold. We will answer your call as quickly as possible.
And there's a first, I didn't know I could do that. It puts him on hold. Well done, Zombie, for helping us out there.
Whatever the sport or topic, we want to hear your comments. So please, continue to hold and we will be with you shortly.
Come on, you.
On 10:89 and 10:53 a.m, TalkSport is the station where you can have your say. Please hold and we will connect you as soon as possible.
Oh, this is fucking ridiculous. This isn't cheap, you know. There's a recession on here.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Fucking 10 pence a minute. You're taking the piss for 3 minutes.
Please hold and we will connect you as
It's
soon
actually
as
saying
possible.
13 pence a minute for mines. So they're charging me an extra 3 pence and you're ripping the fish at 3 minutes 12. Come on. Who are you kidding?
Why the Tour of Britain is growing in popularity, and also they do.
Tour of Britain? Talking about fucking cycling. I've got San Frisco boy to sell.
That we're talking about.
Fucking talking about
Please
cycling.
hold. We will
Come on, hurry up, you
answer
cracker
as soon as
jacks.
possible.
I lost my heart in San Francisco. Right, that's what I was going to do. I was going to download that, wasn't I? Oh, come on, Ted
Whatever the
Blazes.
sport or topic, we want to hear your comments. So please, continue to hold and we will be with you shortly.
Four minutes now, right? It's getting up to 5 minutes, then they're getting jibbed.
On 10:89 and 10:53 a.m, TalkSport is the station where you
What's the best
have your
version of
say. Please hold and we will connect you as soon as possible.
my 30 set? Oh, who am I kidding? I'll be getting up in about 8 minutes. Hurry up, you fud breaker. Sorry for the language, people. I get Tourette's when I'm put on hold, talk shite. Heavy dose of Tourette's. Heavy.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Your views and comments are important. So please hold and we will connect
5
you
minutes
as
now,
soon as
right, another
possible.
minute. Another minute or 5.
If it's in the news, you can bet we're talking about it. Please hold. We will answer your call as quickly as possible. Whatever the sport or topic, we want to hear your comments. So please, continue to hold and we will be with you shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, man, I'm fucking sitting here. I should be texting this clown to fucking tell me to pick up.
On 1089 and 1053 AM, TalkSport is the station where you can have your say. Please hold and we will connect you as soon as possible.
I'm on hold. Tell Cuntash to pick up. Oh, hurry up!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You will be sorry if you don't fucking move on.
So please hold and we will connect you as soon as possible.
Right, I gave it up to 8 minutes, that's me. Text him one more time.
If it's in the news, you can bet we're talking about it. Please hold. We will answer your call as quickly as possible.
Oh. I'll tell him. Fuck's sake.
Whatever the sport or topic, we want to hear your comments. So please, continue to hold and we will be with you shortly.
You fucking crackerjack, sorry, Al. Hello? Cuntash, this is ripping the whole of my credit here. You dirty fucking wrongins. 8 minutes. See if I come down there in the next couple of weeks, Ollie. I'm going to book you right in the Hormoz into that fucking... Ah, hurry up. Stay calm, keep me calm here. Hold me back, keep me calm. Fucking jump all this coming, he comes on here. Right. The host has told him I'll tell him. I'll tell him. Fucking hurry up and tell him, man.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Your views and comments are important, so please hold and we will connect you as soon as possible. If it's in the news, you can bet we're talking about it. Please hold. We will answer your call as quickly as possible. Whatever the sport or topic, we want to hear your
He's
comments.
a cunt.
So please, continue to hold.
I
and
know
we will be
to know.
with you shortly.
Fucking paraffin lamp cunt.
On 1089 and 1053 AM, TalkSport is the station where you can have your say. Please hold and we will...
The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I've been terribly alone
and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air.
Still on fucking hold here.
Waits there.
On 1089 and 1053 AM, Talksport is
In San Francisco, above the blue and windy sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me.
You can't say further than that, can you? There we go. Right, I don't know what's happening with this one. I need to check it.
You're listening to Spreaker Web Radio.
Black Ops. Right. Right, give me my Black Ops.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Who's calling?
Kevin. Is that
What's
Kevin?
a zombie? That's calling.
Sandra.
Alright, Andrew.
That's no Kevin.
Right, we're just shuffling along to find it because I've set that up and yeah, I've downloaded it and that's all that was there. It was just that minute, wasn't it? Yeah, I've downloaded the long one. I've downloaded the wrong fucking one. It was just that Fangita giving it nonsense.
You're listening to Spreaker Web Radio.
Thank you for calling Crew Stadium, home of America's hardest working team, the 2008 MLS Cup champion Columbus Crew. Para Español o Prima Nueve. Administrative offices are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. The ticket office and Crew Gear merchandise shop are open weekdays.
Get a call through for this spastic. Hello.
Hello, is that Kevin?
Hello.
Is that Kevin?
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Who's calling?
Kevin. Is that Kevin?
Who's calling?
Sandra.
Alright, Andrew.
That's no Kevin.
There you go. Try to kid on. looking for somebody, and then they find out it's Mia. And then that was earlier on in the day, so then all my number gets passed on. Oh, my boy's number. Yeah, dingbats. Right, so I was actually trying to load. Let's see if I got this one. That one. So we should have another one uploaded now. Oh, there we go. So I think we've got the right one here. So that was that first one. Would you like that? I left my heart in San Francisco. Right, so we loaded this. Let me see. I think it's loaded now. Yes, we have loaded. Houston, we have liftoff. Right, so what we'll need to do, we'll need to shift it through it.
You're listening to Spreaker Web Radio.
Kenny McCaskill, sorry. Kenny McCaskill, sorry. Why am I saying Jack? Sorry. Get it right in the end.
Sorry, just the programme was taking a wee while to respond there. Also, I'll transfer you, thanks.
Thank you. In fact, we're not going to play this part because Black Ops, we're trying to do other stuff, so hold on. Yeah, you with Chivas, is it Chivas you're with, yeah?
I'm sorry?
So as I say, this was from earlier on today, doing my Black Ops from earlier on today. This is Black Ops from earlier on today. And then just out the blue, as I was sitting there waiting I was about to do something, I get phoned out the blue by this buddy called Scoop. So just coming up as my friend Scoop is about to phone in. From the good old US of A. Hello?
Hello, yes, this is Scoop Stanisic calling.
Scoop!
How are you?
Yeah, not bad, Scoop. Can you hear me okay?
Sure, I can.
Yeah, you with Chivas, is it Chivas you're with, yeah?
I'm sorry?
What club is it you're with within the MLS?
Columbus Crew.
Columbus?
Yes.
Ah, yes. What it was, my friend, yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Yes, what it was, my name's Jack McGonigal. I'm a sports agent, and what I was here to do, I've got a player who's really interested in coming over from the UK to come to the US of A. I've spoke to him, and he's I don't know if you know a guy called Francisco Sandaza.
Francisco
Sandaza.
Sandaza, okay.
Yeah, what it is, now he has came up a cropper because he was induced by some money to play for a very big team in Scotland that used to be called Glasgow Rangers. Now what has happened is that Rangers, they didn't pay their bills, they got liquidated, they owe like 50 million, but they got kicked out of Scottish football and had to reapply for a licence. So they're now in the bottom of the Scottish football. I don't know if you're aware of any of this at all, Scoop?
Yes. I'm following European soccer very closely.
So you've heard some stuff on it then, yeah?
Yes.
Well, basically, there's a player here called Francis Daza, where I don't know if you're aware of the circumstance of this guy, where he's from France, he's from Spain originally, but he's been playing in Scotland for a few years. He played for Brighton Hove Albion for a brief period, but he's quite a potent striker. How is Columbus looking for strikers just now, Scoop?
Well, depending on what the numbers are.
Well, the numbers are.
We are in a financial constraint. The entire league, as I'm sure you're aware, is under the salary cap. Every club has a salary cap. We do have a full roster, but depending on what the numbers are with Francisco, I can definitely pass it on to our general manager so he can see if those numbers make sense to us or not.
Yeah, have you seen Francisco play before? Do you know of his type? Have you seen?
No, I have not in particular, but you can just tell me the what is it, a buyout clause, or is it a free player, or what's the salary requirements? What's the situation?
Well, his salary requirements just now, he's on, I think, 4.5 a week, 4,500 UK a week. But he's in a rising scale. But between you and I and the goalpost, he ain't going to last that long at Rangers. And I don't think the owners at Rangers are going to last that long at Rangers myself. There's an owner there called Charles Green. He's in it for the short term. Now, he might be able to play ball. Now, what has happened is just recently in the last few days, there may be a change to Francisco's movements, because obviously the situation with Rangers has become rather unsettling for him somewhat, because he's playing in a league that is less than his standard. It's very low, and I think he was induced for the money situation, Scoop. Obviously they were paying him, quite a lot of money more than what he was due to be getting, with some of the other teams in Scotland. So I think you're talking, this is round about $4,000, so you're talking maybe about $6,000, maybe dollars US, $7,000. Maybe I'm thinking just at a ballpark. I don't know if that could be negotiated, or maybe he may be looking for more. I would have to obviously sound that out. But regards to, he's on a sliding contract with Rangers, because what is happening, they're down the leagues, but next year he goes up to 5,500 UK a week, and then the year after 6.5K, and in the final year, should they miraculously make it back to the top flight in Scottish football, they're going to be paying him 10,000. But between you and I and the goalpost, Scoop, I don't think that Rangers are the people who run Rangers just now. I'm in close contact with one of the guys there, Brian Stockbridge, but the main man, he seems untouchable and unreachable. But I think if you're doing negotiations, you could play, maybe you're talking small beer change here, maybe 100,000, a couple of 100,000, I think, at a push, because what I'm viewing just now, Scoop, is maybe a distressed sale for Rangers, that they might want to take the money. They picked him up on a free transfer last season, so and he's not really, and by his own admission, he's not set the heather on fire. He's not really, he's been injured for most of this season, but that's only because he's been injured. And the standard of play down in the lower regions of Scottish football, it's what you call a bit agricultural. It's a bit hair and scare, a lot of heavy tackles.
Jeff,
so,
let me give you our technical director email address, and you can send him an email with all the basic information, and then I'm sure he'll respond it to you. His name is Brian Bliss. His email is B as in boy.
Yeah. Again,
B as in boy, L as in Larry, I, S as in Sam, S as in Sam. So it's BBLISS at thecrew, TAGCREW.com.
Got you.
So it's bbliss at thecrew.com.
And how's the
he's
situation?
He's our technical director, and he's in charge of all the numbers and needs of the team, and I'm sure he'll contact our head coach, and they'll discuss it if they find it interested in the player.
And how's it going for yourself this season? How do you think you'll end up this season?
We just started. I mean, we're 3 games into the season. We have a good squad, better than what we had last year. And last year we were only 1 point below the playoffs. So we're hoping that this year we can definitely get into the playoffs. And then once you get in there, then hey, it's a brand new season. So we're having high hopes for this year. Yes, we have a pretty decent squad.
And obviously there was an experiment. One of the players who came over last season, Chris Boyd, he didn't do too well. He came through, obviously, a roundabout path. He did play for Rangers.
Yeah, he was in Portland, yes.
He didn't do too well, so I'm hoping you don't hold it against some guys from Scotland, you know, to come there again, you know, because obviously there's some great talent in Scotland, some good players, you know, who have come out in Scotland over the years. As you well know yourself, Scoop, you know, you had a great career yourself, yeah. So, I mean, how are you finding life in the USA? Is it a good life?
Oh no, it's good. I mean, it is good. It's you know, the league is much stronger than a lot of people in Europe give it credit to. I think it's well organized, it's well attended, and probably one of the I would put it in a 5th strongest league in terms of everything else, except maybe the technical side of it, because we have a lot of young American players that are still learning the game from us. And but other than that, MLS is a very, very strong league.
And for people to come out to live and get a career in what you would call soccer, obviously you've came from a foreign country, you're living there. Would you look at that as a way for people to come, you know, in the future to do in the future to live?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Yes, there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah, but
even after the careers, with academies, with youth clubs, with college teams. I mean, soccer is huge.
Yeah, and it's on a kind of ground level if you look at it, because they've got so much going for it, but there's so much to add to it compared to what is in Europe, and there's so much. What I'm saying is there's so much growth in American soccer, tremendous growth, and that's what I'm saying to some of these players back in the UK. You've got to be thinking of your future. This guy's got a young family, so you know, okay, he might be able to make good money in Scotland, but if he's got a young family, once the kids start school, you know, and they settle down, what would you prefer? Would you prefer your kids to have, you know, a background of Scottish, you know, the lifestyle of Scotland and the hang-ups that happens in Scotland, or do you prefer, you know, the big world of the United States and a different culture and, you know, something different? That's what I'm trying to drum into a lot of the young players in Scotland.
Absolutely.
To look. So is there any phone number you can give me for the technical? What was the name of the technical director there again? It was
the area code is 614.
Hold on.
What's our office number? 447. I always forget it. 447, not 47.
You just give me the number here. It cuts off. I cut it out. Don't like to give the numbers. Precious number. Golem with the numbers here.
Less, but that's the email that you can send them and get communication started through the email.
Yeah, Scoop, that's good, Scoop. Thank you very much then, yeah. So,
I mean, Jeff, no problem. Good luck, huh?
Listen, as I said, he's a striker. Is there any players, any positions that you're weak on? Because maybe if you're not looking for a striker just now, there might be someone else who maybe put to your attention. And are you a defender? Are you looking for a strong centre back or a good left back or something like that? A weakness you would perceive maybe that nothing in stone, Scoop, but anything in the future maybe I would be able to look out and help you and point your way.
Hello?
Scoop, can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I lost you for a second, yes.
Sorry, it was a bad line. What I was saying was, if there's someone that you're looking for, a defender, a midfielder, obviously Sandaza...
Well, we're always looking, you're always looking for a good player, so it's not necessarily one or the other position. I mean, if you can bring a quality player, we'll always look into it. But, again, that's something that head coach and technical director will decide. So, honestly, the best thing to do is just go directly at him and see what he says.
I will do then, Scoop. Thank you very much, then, yeah?
All right, Jeff. Sure.
Take care.
Yeah, take care.
Bye-bye. There we go. Bull Scoop, Stanich, Scoop Stanich, out there in MLS. So, yes, we've got a promise there, and we're waiting for a phone call back from LA. So we'll get off Francisco a team, and if we can't get him one in the USA, then we'll try Australia. We'll go for the A-League. We'll go for the J-League. We'll go for Japan. We'll go for the C-League in China. Yeah, so there's all opportunities here. I'm opening up in a new career, and actually, anybody get Michael Owen's number? He's opening a management company. I want a job. Michael Owen, somebody get me onto Michael Owen. Who's he playing for? Stoke? Right, I might even drive down to Stoke, get an interview, say, Michael, gives a job, man, gives a job. Why, aye, man, I can do that, man, gives a job, man. I can be an agent, man. You want my interview? I'll give you my interview, man. Yes, there you go. There's my sales pitch to old Scoop, and I'll perfect it by the time I work for Michael Owen or Willie Mackay or Bill McMurdo. By the time I work for one of the super agents, I'll have perfected my craft on prank calls to MLS crackpots. Selling Francisco. I'll get a bite, I'll do the first one for free, I'll send my audition tape in. There'll be crackpots biting my hand off, or cutting it off, who cares? One or the other, I'm quids in. I'll not be able to steal anything in my life. See, you always take a positive out of a negative. If I've not got any hands, I'll not be able to steal. Aye, if they come and lock me up in jail, put me away and throw away the key, I'll be able to sit there and contemplate and chill out. Get a bit of peace and quiet instead of talking to you crackpot fan eaters at 3 or 4 in the morning. Right, I'm off, ski, over and out. So we've captured the US market, we've captured the Canadian market, we've got the South American market, the East American market, the North American, the Central American, the crackpot American, the Hawaii American, the Hawaii 5-0 American. We've got the MI5, the MI6, the MFI, IKEA, we've got everything. We're all squared up. We're wired to the moon, we're tripped to our dial. And the zombies, where art thou zombies? Let's phone some fucking zombies now. They phone me. Ha! They phone me. Right, we're going to play a wee tune here. I lost my heart in San Francisco. Yes, I left it there with my EBTs.
The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I've been terribly alone and forgotten in...
Right, hold on. Right. Nah, we're not for it. I'm not a sick bastard. If the zombies want to phone me, what's he done? What he sent a text there? Dirty wronging. Fucking send you one back. Yeah, dirty wronging. Right, 92 minutes. We're in overtime here. We're in overtime, as they say in the States. We're in overtime. The brain dead zombies are gave up. The brain dead zombies have gave up. Right, so let's see what we've got here. Right. Right, shut that one down now, shut that one down. So we're shutting down for the night. I'm away to pack up my tent. I'm away to go and look at that. Time to go and pick up a few fellas. The zombies don't want picked up. I've got some calls on this. How can I get this out? If I play a tune, I could maybe take this out, put that through. And then how would I get it out? Hold on. See, so I've got a tune in here, so we go to menu. Let's see if we could input, exit, plug in, AGC comp, plug in, see what happens. No, plug in, we don't want to do that. Are you still hearing me, crackpots? You still hearing me? Because I'm out here, right? I've got zombie on, threatening me on here. I can upload that, I'll put it on tomorrow. Right, anybody want to say anything or forever hold on to your peace? Away and make your pieces. The zombies shat it, they don't want to phone in anymore. There was one zombie I said phone in at 1:30, so if you get to listen to this zombie, it was because it was a good Fenian brother, and forgive me for saying I'd rather took my chances and talked to a good Fenian brother. Better chance of getting more sense out of him, even no matter you promised you would talk sense. I'm sure you can talk sense another night, zombie. Right, Roger Dodger, over and out, we're closing this down. I'm away into my thermal tent to bed down for the night. Hail, hail, the crackpots away. And I'll speak to you soon. Increase the peace, fight the power, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Especially if it comes from a mainstream media crackpot. They don't know what they're talking about.
Welcome to Free Radical Radio. Your host this evening, Tommy from Glasgow.
Yes, that sounds like we're starting the show again. Welcome. That was a wee jingle made by my good friend. A wee jingle. Jingle jangle.
Laws were made for people, and the law can never scorn the right of a man to be free.
We the people, let them have their say. We the people, let them see the light of day. A dismal dawn was breaking when they took her man away, not knowing what was his crime. Just what he was guilty of, not one of them could say, but they think of something in time. He says goodbye and remember, we shall overcome. We the people, let them have their say. We the people, and see the light of day. Comforting her children softly crying in the night, she tries very hard to explain. You know your daddy never did a thing that wasn't right, so soon he's bound to be home again. He is a good man, and he shall overcome. Free the people, let them have their say. Free the people.
Free the Green Brigade, let them have their say, let them have their say. I was trying desperately to get the sound out of my wee microphone thing, which doubles up, saves it, and I was saving it earlier on, so I was trying to get some of the calls out there, but I couldn't do it, so I apologise for that. I was trying desperately there, so we're bringing the show to end. I thought I could keep the show going, but c'est la vie, we're finishing it up. You can phone in 0141 416 1888. If you're in LA, if you're in California, you can phone the show 001, well that's if you're outside USA, 310 668 1916. If you're a brain dead zombie, 0203 290 1690. I'll say it slowly for the slow of study and the hard of thinking. 0 2 0 3. Keep up, zombies. Come on, dafties. 0 2 0 3. You up with the speed there? 290. You're almost there now, so you got that. 0203. Yeah, you got that. 290. And then you just do 1690. There you go. You remember your 1690? What happened then? Do you remember? You just shout it. So there you go. Brain dead zombies, don't say I'm no good to you, dafties. Or you can phone me my mobile, a number of mobiles. I don't even know the numbers. You probably know my mobile numbers in my ID. I just pay and throw away, Right, away and fling shite to them in. And for Willie Fraser, bit of Navajo, early morning, blessing here.
Hawanate go, hawanate, hawanate go, hawanate. Nta hekes be hawano, na hata be hawano. Ta na we beke hojo, kade dinge hetin makago. Hawanate go, hawanate.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Right there. God bless you, brother. On the final frontier push. The final frontier. And there's Klingons on the starboard bound, Jim. There's life, Jim, but not as we know it.
tinker boys, they hissed advice, but were with a pen. When we turned and shook, as we had a look in a room where the dead man lay. So big Jim Dwyer made his last trip to the shores where his fathers lay. But 15 minutes later we had our first taste of whiskey. There was uncles giving lectures on ancient Irish history. The men all started telling jokes and the women they got frisky. By 5 o'clock in the evening every bastard there was pissy. Pretty well gone away, there's nothing left to say. Farewell to New York City boys, the Boston and PA. He took them out with a woolen clout and I often heard him say, I'm a free-born man of the USA. He fought the champ in Pittsburgh and he slashed him to the ground. He took on Tiny Tartanella and it only went one round. He never had no time for rights for drink or dice or whores. But he never threw a fight when the fight was right, so they sent him to the war. Very well gone away, there's nothing left to say. With Stauncher Joe and Aaron Gomer loves in America. The calling of the rosary, Spanish wine from far away. I'm a free-born man of the USA. Yeah! Always love you, I always did, I always will. Fairly well gone away, there's nothing left to say. But say adieu to your eyes as blue as the water in the bay. To big Jim Dwyer, the man of war, who was often heard to say, I'm a free-born man of the USA. I'm a free-born man of the USA. I'm a free-born man of the USA.
Avenue, come on. We're still not finished. Hold on, don't go anywhere. We're still doing it. Right. We ain't going anywhere. We're looking for another number here. We're going to dig somebody out here. No, don't. This ain't finished. No. No. We ain't finished here. Who said they were finished? Calm down, sweeties. Calm down. We're going to rabble rouse somebody up here. We're going to get somebody. Where does his number go? I thought it was always on this bit. Maybe it's on my phone here. Wait to see. He didn't fancy it. Fucking wanker, so he is. Right, hold on, let's see if we've got a number. We might have a number. Let's see, if no, I'm going to go on. Yes, I've got it. I knew I had it somewhere. Because I seen it earlier, so if it wasn't on here, it had to be there. So there we go. Haha, it's got the same code as me. We're calling California, yeah, so it's not even 9 o'clock. Or is it? Come on, pick up, dog. Pick up someday, what's going down? It's not happening, is it? Alright. Ring, ring, ring. Right, hold on, mate. Right, stay there. We'll go into somewhere else. We'll look for that was Snoop Dogg's agent. We'll try to get Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg contact number. Snoop Dogg, what's your number, Snoopy boy? Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let's see. We'll try to get Snoop Dogg here. Fan biz address, Snoop Dogg contact, most recent contact. See, Doggy Style Records, but this is all BS. Because he's moved back with some crackpot, and that was the crackpot I just phoned there. The 86. No, that's a different one. Suppose what's this? Life localised, skincare help. Walk away, you and fucking bolt. Oh no that. Fucking nonsense. Leave page, get to. Doggy's manager. Snoop Doggy's attorney. Snoop Dogg's agent. You know, I bang my head against the wall with these crackpots the last time. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop the dog and we're going to go for the Dre fella. Yeah, we're going for Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre office contacts. We'll go for that. Interscope. We're going to Interscope. That's what we're doing. 310, Interscoping it. We're scoping with the Interscope. We're scoping with the scoopers. We're doing with the party poopers. We're giving it Yaldi with the Compton veranda. Come on, dogs. Come around to my veranda, chill out. Chill out with the Kunta Kinte here. Come on. Oh, what's happening? Come on, Dr. Dre.
Thank you for calling Interscope Records. Our reception hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time. Please call back during business hours.
Goodbye.
Interscope, we're through Interscope. We missed them. Hey, do you know what? So, do you know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to do the old trick. We're just going to rifle the phone system here. We're just going to scoop them right out, right? So that was a 1. So we'll just add a 1 onto it. So let's see. We'll get a live human being. There we go. We'll scoop them out.
Thank you for calling Interscope Records.
It's not your reception. We'll get through to a cell phone. I bet you I can dig a cell phone out of these crackpots. Use your cell phone. Prepaid wireless. There we go. We get a busy number. Somebody's in the office working late. I knew we could get somebody working late. Somebody's burning some blunts in there. Somebody's sitting there with about an ounce of weed like that. I'm not going home till we put some tracks down here.
You've reached a non-working number at UMG. Please check your number and try again.
Here we go. There's somebody there burning some blunts. Somebody's sitting in a big bomb laying some tracks down there, I'm telling you. I can feel it. Eminem's preparing to come to Bellahouston to rock Glasgow.
You've reached a non-working number at UMG. Please check your...
Can on what number, but they all get sacked. They all get the tan peel, the Dan Mac, the tin peel. Fucking hell. The Dan Peel and the Tin Mac. Right.
You've reached a non-working number at UMG.
See, they've sacked everybody. UMG's just binned everybody. They're like, that crackpot's got on the phone and just lay everybody off, and they fucking point talking to that screwball. That's what they're saying, isn't it? They say, we'll lay everybody off, screwball, for fucking Skoda times phoning.
You've reached a non-working number at UMG. Please check your...
UMG? What's UMG? Is that a phone service line? What's that? Somebody, I'll get hit by an email. New mail. What's this? Off. Oh, look at that, there's a brother there. G'day, any New Zealand, any Australian brothers, wherever you's at. G'day, brother, g'day. Struff, me old cockers, struff. When's the last time I phoned an Australian radio? Anybody Australian there can give me an Australian radio station? We go Australia time. No spoke to the Australians for a while. Get some skunk off him. That's shocking. Dr. Dre beats, right, so we're trying to get Dr. Dre. So it's, right, so we're Dr. Dre. Right, so I've got Dr. Dre contact info. What's that? It's just, I don't want fucking all. Just flash me all these beat stuff. Customer service beats. Interscope. Yeah, we're going on to that Interscope soon. Right, so if I'm in Compton with this number, right, we're just going to jazz it up with the old right, so 310 865 1357. Just phone any old crackpot. No business at all, so we'll just see if we can get through here.
You've reached a non-working number at UMG. Please check
Surely to God there's got to be somebody there that can talk to me somewhere. Speak, you bandits. do my tits in. We're going to finish up soon. I thought I could procure someone. I thought we could procure a caller from the USA. Anybody got a number for the USA? Any zombies in the USA? Any zombies in the USA we can annoy? Oof.
Sorry,
Dottie Smith.
is not available. Record your message at the tone. When
Right, so we might have got something here. We'll just scroll through these. We could have found someone. We could be finding humanity. Humanity, come in, humanity. Come in, humanity. Maybe it'll be there.
Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. From a touch-tone telephone, you may dial an extension at any time. For a directory of extensions, press 4. Otherwise, please hold to leave a general message. Spell the last and first name, then press pound. For Q, press 7. For Z, press 9. For help, press 0. There are 5 matching names. Select the name by number. For new search, press star. For
Linda McGarvey.
at extension 796. Wait while I transfer your...
Wait for number 2 in the list, don't know who it is.
Sorry.
Tom.
There was a Tom, we had a Tom. We had a Tom and Jerry crackpot. Right. The American crackpots.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or...
There's nobody in America. There is nobody in. Nobody at the inn. That was the one. I know what to do now. That's it. Here we go. I've come up with something. Yes, we've got something for. We've got. I know what we're doing now. We've got something finally. I'm going to change the number. We're not phoning from the USA. We're going to do it from the UK. Here we go. We've got something happening here. We've got a number. We'll just copy, paste, go for it. Go. Here we go. phoning Hooters.
Clearwater Hooters, can I help you?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, is that Hooters Clearwater?
What's that?
Hi, is that Hooters Bar?
Hooters, yes.
restaurant?
Hooters.
Hi, my name's Thomas Clark. I'm phoning from the BBC in Scotland. Can you understand?
We're closed.
Are you closed?
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I didn't want to buy any food. It would take me a long time to get there. But what it was, there was one of your girls, one of your waitresses, who was made famous in the baseball. We were wanting to do an interview with her for BBC in the United Kingdom. Is there any chance that we could be put in contact with the said young lady?
Call tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern
Who do we ask?
time. 11
Who do we
a.m.
ask?
Eastern time. Ask for the manager.
And who's the girl that we should ask for? Is this the restaurant?
Manager. A manager. Okay?
A manager.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yes. Hooters. Open up. Give you some munchies. We want a munch. Think you understood me? Right, phone 11 Eastern, what's that? Is that 7 o'clock our time? Is that when Hugh Keevan's just spouting his gums talking shit, aye? I suppose it could be. Right, let's see. I think we've got a... Yes, we've got a Best Buy store here. Best Buy store in Compton. Oh yes. Yes, Best Buy in Compton. We're going for a Best Buy in Compton. So we're phoning Best Buy in Compton. We're going to phone and ask them what's the Best Buy. What is the best thing to buy in Compton? Can you help me? Yeah, we'll put a Compton number on so they won't think anything's different here. So they'll just think I'm a regular Yankee Doodle crackpot. Yes. We've got to cover our tracks. See, I'm following a good Masonic system. Cover your work. So we're covering our works here. We're putting on our Compton veranda number. So we're sitting here chilling, 80-degree heat on the veranda. We're phoning Best Buy. Let's speak to that Best Buy.
Thank you for calling Best Buy in Compton. We are currently closed. For store hours, press 1.
Fuck off. Is anybody shut? What happened to 24/11? 24/11 Yankee Doodle style. Suppose you can't get that one right. Hold on, I thought I could get something here, so we want yeah, hold on. Let's see. No, it's not not got anything here, sorry. I'm just I'm going through some stuff here on the old Google. Let's see, we're just finding something here in Google. Mason's Arms Hotel. Alright, so we've got to... Let's see, what's that famous place in New York? Times Square. Times Square, what's it? Hold on, we go on there. What's happening? Somebody put a number there, who's on? Brian, what's happening? What is happening? Right, I'm just looking for a number in the US of A. US of A. New York. New York bars and clubs. Oh, look at this. Pasha. Bars and clubs official site. I know where we can go. Right. New York comedy. Yeah, so we want to do some comedy in New York. Let's see, where do we go for comedy in New York? We're just scrolling down. Time Out New York. Time Out, we don't want Time Out New York. Right, 4:30. I'm off, scaring trips. I'll catch you later. Oh no, that's Stand Up New York. There we go, Stand Up. 212. I was trying to get a 212 number. They must have sold out all the 212 numbers. I had to settle for a 202 number. But hey, what do you know? 212, 202. Yeah, so I couldn't get a New York number, so I just took a DC number. The Upper West Side of Manhattan.
Hello, and thank you for calling Stand Up New York. We are located at 236 West 78th Street between Broadway and Amsterdam on the Upper West Side of Manhattan.
Broadway and Amsterdam?
To purchase tickets, please visit our website at www.standupny.com. To make a reservation, please email us at laugh@standupny.com. That's LAUGH@STANDUPNY.com. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, don't just treat me like that. What, you think I'm some... Just getting down.
Stand Up New York, how may I help you?
Yeah, hi, how you doing? My name's Kevin Bridges.
Sorry?
Hello, my name's Kevin Bridges. I'm a famous comedian from Scotland, and I wanted to come over and take your place by storm. I'm well famous over here. Is Chip about? Because I can pull the gigs down in New York. Can you line me up? What's your name? Sorry.
You're better off calling during the day and talking to someone because I'm just the night manager. So yeah, just call during the day.
What was your name? Sorry.
I'd rather not give it away. Thanks.
Oh, sorry, no, I just wanted to be polite. I just like to be polite and, you know...
Yeah,
just,
no, I understand.
That's cool. No, well, my name's Kevin Bridges, and I've been doing the scene in the UK for a few years now, and now I want to come to the big time and make it in New York. So, you know, if I could get Concorde about there in 5 hours flat, but I was supposed to have to snail fly it, so if I come over tomorrow, can I get a gig for tomorrow night, or am I being too presumptuous?
Yeah, I can't give that away, so you'd have to call again, like I said, during the day and talk to somebody else.
Well, I'm getting a flight. If I get a flight, I'll phone from New York tomorrow. Where's the closest hotel? Because once your manager sees me and gets a look at my resume, then you'll have me on top of the bill tomorrow night. What's the closest hotel? Because I can't be bothered. I just want to fall from the bar into the gig and give it Yaldi. Because us Scots are crazy. Can you tell me what's the closest hotel, love?
On the Avenue.
What's the name of it? I'm a backward
It's called
Scot.
On the Avenue.
On the Avenue? How far is that away? Is that close by? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a block away.
Listen, you've got your hands full there. It sounds a busy night. Are you busy tonight there? Yeah?
Sorry, I really, sir, I can't give you any information, and I don't think I can help you. So just call during the day tomorrow, like I said.
Yeah, I've just been friendly.
I can't give away any guest spots, like I can't do that. So
Sorry?
I'm really not able to help you. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just I'm not at liberty to do that. So
No, listen, I understand. Obviously, Piers Morgan, you heard of Piers Morgan, he hit CNN, and then there was Bing Hitler, who became Craig Ferguson, who's on the chat shows. So, you know, forgive me for saying, Kevin Bridges is going to be on the chat shows in a couple of years, and I'll take you with me, honey. We'll go all the way. Show me the way to Broadway. I'll go there. Broadway, let's go. Right, I'll speak to you later. Tomorrow, what's the name of the person to phone for? Daytime manager, yeah?
just call tomorrow and talk to somebody. You just talk to them.
Right, I will do. Catch you, Versace. We're out of there. We don't want to block the copybook of Kev I Am. So right, that's Kev I Am. We've got Kev I Am. Somebody phone Kevin Bridges. I got his old call number. Kevin Bridges' old call number. I've got his old call number. Somebody pass Kevin Bridges' new call. Tell him I've got a gig. Fly him out to New York. Get him out to New York. He'll be my scout as well. Kevin Bridges is now my scout in the New York division. Get him up there and stand up. Stand up, you stoner. Aye, don't you call me a stoner in the Michael Collins bar. I'll get you a stoner in the boozer over in New York. There you go. Kevin Bridges, you stay with me, I'll make you famous. New York, so good to name it twice. Stand up New York, where we going? Comedy clubs, New York. Caroline's in Broadway. Yes, let's get it. Comedy Cellar, Comedy Strip Live, 2nd Avenue, Comics. Yes, we got some numbers here. Dangerfields. Up and coming. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Up and coming comics. Let's get into some of this. Here we go. Look at this. Yes, here we go. We get into the comic scene. Kevin Bridges taking you all the way. Kev I Am. He's sitting here about pissing about with the British market. He should be getting in there giving it Yaldi. Giving it his Yaldi stuff in the Yankee Doodle market, you know what I mean? He's captured the British market. Let's do it in the US of A. Yes. Come on. Come on. Right. So now I'm an agent for, unofficial agent for Kev I Am and Fran Sandaz. So Kev I Am and Fran Sandaz, that's me. My first two clients. Unofficial, of course. I'm just a parody agent.
New York Comedy Club.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Kevin Bridges. How are you doing?
Who is this?
Kevin. Kev I Am. Who's this?
This is New York Comedy Club. Are you trying to call New York Comedy Club?
Yeah, I want a job. Can you give me a job, New York Comedy Club?
No, sorry. Thanks for calling, though.
But hold on, don't hang up. Don't be so rude. I'm a foreigner. This is discrimination. Come on. Oh, you playing silly buggers causing a number? Ah, well, be like that then, be like that, be like that, know what I mean? You think I'm crazy? You think I don't know how to do different numbers, know what I mean? We'll sort this one right out. We'll show you a different number, we'll flash our cash here. We'll flash our cash. Our richness is decided by the amount of phone numbers we've got and the digits. I'm more digits than you crackpot. Got 20 numbers with each with 11 digits each of them. Pick that one out. Yeah, bam.
New York Comedy Club.
Yes, hi. We're phoning from the UK representing the Queen. We believe your country has got backdated taxes. I want to come and collect tomorrow night. Can you provide some cash?
The what?
I'm phoning from the UK on behalf of the Queen. There was a tea party some years ago and you owe us some taxes money, and I was told to phone you to collect our money.
Come on and get it.
This is I can come. How much have you got? This is Kev I Am. Kev I Am from the Bridges. How much money can you provide tomorrow?
Come on by.
How much you got, my man? Tell me.
I don't
Is
know.
Is this a setup? Are you setting me up here? I'm just a man from Scotland. You know Scotland?
Yeah.
You're fucking crazy here, man. We walk about in kilts. We got fucking skirts. We wear our skirts. You know why we wear skirts in Scotland? It's so the sheep don't hear us with our zips. There you go. I bet you didn't know that, my man. But listen, if you any jobs, I want to come and stand on your stage and collect our money.
All right, tomorrow.
For
8
Ireland.
8 o'clock in the morning.
8 in the morning. Would you want me to clean the toilets?
Tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m.
What do you want me to do at 8 a.m? Clean the toilets?
Okay.
Is that the ground level? What do you want me to do? Hey, don't. Hey, oh, hey.
8 in the morning, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
What's your name? What's your name?
Okay.
My name's Kunta Kinte. Okay, so don't forget, Kunta Kinte will be in Stars in Hollywood. You will say, I spoke to Kunta Kinte when he came off the banana boat straight up the passageway of, what's that woman with the thing with her hand in the air? The hand in the air, what's the woman, what's she called again? That mad tart with her hand in the air in New York, what's her name? Are you there? Mark calling Orson, come in Orson.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Do you understand? Or do you want me to do some sign language? Put your middle finger. Do you understand sign language? My two fingers are saying, please stand up, please stand up. Is that a stand-up comedy? Swivel. G-I-R-F-U-I. Do you know what that means?
Tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Yeah, I got you, my man, I got you. We're hanging with the homies. I'm down there. I'll see you. Where do you stay? Give us your address. Is it 5th Avenue? What are you saying, my man? Do you understand me? Give a job, my man. 8 in the morning. You fucking rocket. Yes, this is Kev I Am. Kev I Am, a nut job. So that was the New York Comedy Club. That was in 241 East 24th. He didn't know what I was fucking saying. Gotta get somebody get Rocky Bats. Rocky, do some sign language for that crackpot. He didn't know if it was New Year or New York he was in. Pardon it. Right, here we go. New York, so good they named it twice. Actually, it was called New Amsterdam, and then the people from York invaded Amsterdam, and they said, we're taking the new bit as well. They took the new and the old co of Amsterdam, and they called it New York and Old York.
Hello, and thank you for calling the world-famous Comic Live, the longest-running comedy showcase in New York City, and the home of Eddie Murphy, Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, and many more. For reservations, please press 1.
Yes.
For address and directions, please press 2.
Go to directions.
Directory by first name, please press 4. And for general voicemail, please press 5. To speak to our reservationist, please press 0. For
reservations.
Please hold a moment.
Yes. Oof.
Drop my
Comedy.
Yugo, right? And
yes.
stop at a stoplight, another Yugo pulled up along right beside me. I couldn't believe it. The Yugo, same stoplight, same neighborhood. What are the odds? Then the guy rolled down his window and he said, "Pardon me, would you have any mayonnaise?" More rain, more like bring on the rain. When it rains really hard, see, I like to run stop signs just to make cops get out of their car.
You've reached the reservations mailbox. Please leave us your full name, the phone number where you speak today.
What kind of nonsense is that? It's a comedy club, you should be awake. Stay awake, comedy clubs, right? New York comedy clubs. San Francisco stand-up clubs. We'll go to San Francisco. They're fucking hopeless. Look at that, the largest stand-up comedy training school in America is in San Francisco. Next free stand-up comedy intro class Wednesday night, 10th of April, open at Kel's Irish Bar in San Francisco, the legendary comedy club. Oh, there we go, there you go, listen to this. Anybody get any digs in San Francisco? I'll come over for some medicine and some stand-up training. I hear they've got a cannabis university, so I'll go to cannabis university during the day and we'll go to comedy college at night. There we go, you can't whack some of that stuff, can you? Free classes, speaking classes. Look at this. Look at this, here we go, this is what we're talking about. So we're talking about 415, here we go, we're going to have a hoot with this. Here we go, right, 415 921 Oh, it's shut, it's fucking shut.
This is Curtis.
Hello.
Hello.
Curtis, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, this is Kev I Am here. What's happening? I'm phoning from Scotland. Do you speak Scottish?
Yeah, how are you?
Can you
I'm sorry,
understand
who are you
me?
trying to reach?
Anyone. I'm phoning. I'm a famous comedian in Scotland and I want to come out to try and perfect my craft and skills and come to California. It's too cold here in Scotland and I want to come to California. Is there a school there? Can I get some more training to help conquer I was thinking to come over there and and conquer the North American market? Is there a chance that I can get a job there?
Yeah, you know what? Call during business hours, which is, Pacific Coast time, which would be 11 to 6 p.m. Check out the website, sfcomedycollege.com. You can send us emails there, and we'll answer all your questions.
So is this a comedy?
Are you guys closed? Okay, all right.
What was that? So how does it go?
Nothing. I'm in an Irish bar. I know how much you Scottish like the Irish. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm Irish, my man. Am I just because I'm undercover? I'm an undercover Irishman. I sound like a Scottishman, but I'm a purebred Irishman. So, so are you in an Irish bar? Whereabouts?
Yeah, well, in North Beach in San Francisco. That's where our club is. So I just got done at the club. I thought you were one of my comics that needed something. So, check back with me tomorrow during the day, or send us an email, and we'll set you up.
You can set us up, yeah, because I've been desperate to get out of Scotland for a long time. I mean, if you can set me up, I'll be on the first plane. You'll see me tomorrow night. I'll be sitting in your bar tomorrow night trying to entertain your clientele. I mean, if it's as easy as that, mate. What about the green card stuff from customs? Can you get us past all that?
Call me during business hours. I'm not looking for. I got 100 comics a month. I'm not looking for somebody to perform on stage. We're the largest stand-up school in America. So, if you wanna work out and train with us, fine. I'm not looking for comics though.
All right. Sorry, I'm getting my wires crossed. I was wanting some training, obviously, because I'm a comedian in the UK, but I feel that I'll need some training to help, learn some stuff about the American market. But then maybe, my friend, if you can help point the way, once I've done the training, to some clubs and stuff, and find a way for San Francisco. I mean, I was thinking of New York, but everybody goes to New York and it's a bit cold. So I'm thinking, is San Francisco, is there a good comedy scene there?
Yeah, well, that's a good place to start. And there's a lot of Irish people here, so you'd like it. Anyway, so send me an email and ask me all your questions there, and I'll sort it out and send you one back, and we'll see if we can help you.
What's your name, sorry, my friend?
Curtis Matthews.
Curtis, it's been brilliant meeting you. Thank you. Hopefully I'll speak to you soon, my friend. Take care. Have a good day.
All right. Sounds great. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Bye. There we go. Stand-up comedy. I thought I was getting a green card there. I thought I had a green card. I thought, that's me. I'm on the first flight out there. I was gone. I thought he had a green card for me. Lots of Irish out in San Francisco. Yeah, you never told me that. Right, I'm coming over. I'm heading over. There's a number there. We've got a number, San Francisco. The SF station. Right, Kevin Bridges, he's my good brother. I met him a few weeks ago. He said, "Crackpot, I want you to be my agent, phone San Francisco, and get me into sunnier climes." He never really said that, I telepathically, I knew that's what he was saying. It's like, big chap, get me to San Fran.
Thank you for calling Comedy Club.
Speak to Fran.
Francisco. For a list of our upcoming shows, press 1. For directions, press 2. For the box office, press 3. For extensions, press 4.
Thank you for calling Comedy Club. For box office, press 101. For General Manager Abe Taylor, press 102. For System Manager Will Scranton, 103.
Using the dial pad, please enter the extension you wish to call. To use the directory, press number sign. To leave a message, press star. To reach an operator, press 0. One moment, please.
Yes, 1 moment. MY. I've got my new name now. I'm Tom MY. I'm Tom for the MY. And I'm phoning for my man Kev for the IN. Right, so that's it. I'm Tom for the MY, phoning regarding my man Kev. Kev IN. San Francisco comedy competition. Comedy events. I've not got many clubs here in San Francisco. We might need to go down to Los Angeles. We might need to have the minority stand up. Let's see, have we got some clubs in here? Have we got any clubs here? Was this a listing of clubs? I think we might have a listing of clubs here. Yes, here we go, finally. Surely goodness man, I'm going to give you a number here. Comedy on the Square, let's go to Comedy on the Square, let's see. Venues. Comedy Store Hollywood will do us. Got a number. Comedy Store Hollywood. We're taking Kev IN all the way to Hollywood and perfecting my craft as we speak. As a would-be comedian. I'm a comedian, comedian actor, comedian agent. Here we go.
Comedy Stores. Tommy, can I help you?
Hi,
Comedy Store.
Who? Comedy?
The Comedy Store.
Oh, I thought you were saying Tommy. My name's Tommy MY. I'm a Tom MY phoning for my man Kev IN, Kevin Bridges. What's happening, my man? Is this a comedy show in San Francisco?
In L.A.
LA? We in LA?
Yeah, this is Los Angeles.
Oh, my man, listen, look. You know, some people think I'm Scottish, but I'm really Irish. So when I phone San Francisco and I get LA, it's all one to me, my man. But listen, any jobs? Can I come up and stand in your show? Because I know I can do a job, my man. There's no jobs
Not tonight.
here.
You can do it on potluck on Sundays and Mondays. So that's it.
What's potluck? What does potluck mean?
It's the open mic.
Open mic? How much do I get paid?
No, you don't get paid.
I don't get paid? I'm a major star in the UK. Do you know how big me and my man Kev IN, right? Kevin Bridges, he sold out the SEC and the Armadillo. This guy is a classic guy. You must have heard of Kevin Bridges.
No.
Oh, my man. But listen, you've heard of Billy Connolly?
Of course.
Of course, my man. Well, Kevin Bridges, right, he's the next Billy Connolly.
But the thing with us here is no matter where you've been or what you've done, you still have to come in and show us what's happening. And the way you do that is on Sunday or Monday, not in the middle of the show I already have scheduled. Not interested.
That's what I'm saying, my man. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I said to him,
Mondays are the open mic nights. You can sign up, and that's the night.
So like, tell me,
if you got something to show, then come by and show us. Yeah, they just came in.
Well, listen, my man. Listen, this is what I want. I want to start, mate. I can show you something. What's the career prospects? If I do a good gig, can I get a green card?
No.
How long does it take to get a green card?
Right.
Who's going down? He's hung up. What kind of nonsense is that? Can you not take a joke? A fucking comedy club and they can't take a joke. And my man, he's hung up. What kind of comedy club's this? You're fucking jokers. You're a bunch of crackpot jokers here. This is fucking Will I Am. Well, I might not. I'm a will I maybe, or I might be no. Alright, I'm a will nae. Right, fucking. See all about the fucking Jack in the Box? Does he know who he's just hung up on? You know Billy Connolly? Of course. Somebody called a coon. Set sail. Tell sons to set sail and fucking reclaim that land. Backdated taxes. This is worse than EBT scandal. These fucking reprobate bastards. How dare they shaft our queen? Don't they know I'm working as queen's crackpot? Getting the money back stolen from Knights of the Realm. John Lotvitz's Comedy Club and Podcast Theatre. What the fuck? Ontario Improvo. Gotham Comedy Club. You're having a fucking giraffe with that one, aren't you? Jesus. Yes. It's fucking Batman here. Move over. We've got them. Scroll down, there we go. Gotham. 212, they're in New York. We're back in New York. Both major malfunction. Is it? We froze it all. Oh, right. Right, so last call of the night, right, we're off, 5 bells, I've had enough here. Right, we'll make this the last call, we're phoning Gotham Comedy Club, New York. It's midnight in New York, so fucking no chance there.
Thank you for calling Gotham Comedy Club. Recently named one of the country's top 10 great places to watch stand-up by USA Today. For reservations, please dial extension 10. To reach Chris Mazzilli, extension 11. To reach Sean Flynn, extension 17. To reach Special Events Manager Jordan Hendon, please dial extension 12. To reach Gordon Silva.
Your call is being transferred.
You've reached the voicemail of Mindy Moore, Special Events Coordinator for Gotham Comedy Club. Please leave...
Right, last comedy club of the night. The fucking Jokers, Batman, Robins weren't even in.
Hollywood Impact, can you hold, please?
Yeah. Yes, we've got something. in San Francisco.
Hi, can I help you?
Hello?
Hello, hi. Can I help you?
Yes. My name's Tom M.Y. I'm phoning regarding my client Kev I.N. Bridges. We're a comedy crackpot duo from Scotland stroke Ireland. I believe you're a famous comedy club in Hollywood, is that correct?
Yeah, you know, you would probably want to email one of my managers. Can I give you their email?
Have you got a contact number? Because really, if you're a comedian, you don't really transmit yourself well through an email. It's better to, you know, grab them by the balls and say, hey, this is what I can do, my man. So have you got a number for them, no?
I mean, they don't really have any private numbers. It's just the club. I could leave a note and get your number, but it probably would be better if you could email them, just because they would get it.
Yeah,
for sure, you know.
I mean, is there a time that it's better to call during the day or the early evening, maybe when it's less busy?
If you call during the day, because we're kind of busy right now, call during the day and somebody should definitely be able to talk to you.
Yeah, cool. I mean, are you quite a big club, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, I have to go, but if you call back during the day, they'll definitely be able to talk to you.
Thank you. What was your name, sorry? She's quite busy. She's ran away. Right, I have a gig here. I think we can do it. We can move to, was that San Francisco? Right, I'll clear the path. I'll go out there. I'm going to do some stand-up. I'll clear the way for my man Kev I.N. I'll clear the way for my man San Fran's Daza. So right, we're over and out. Catch you, Versace. Bye bye, zombies. You started off phoning me earlier on like crackpots and then you gave up. But not to worry. What's happening? Some people here. Who's still there? Who's crackpot still here? Right, I'll catch you all later on, right? Hail, stand up to attention, increase the peace, fight the poor, don't believe the hype, seek the truth, reject falsehood, for falsehood is always vanishing.
Terlanekön Beibards beser Shantir Shunshir Basta Diakbar Pansiran Nopintal Andos Maim Sabar Noel Nikan Nerkel On was no still They gone stray Nilabot Nabile Charlotte Canning Aram Navin. Thanks very much, good night, God bless you. Chucky Allah.
Chucky Allah.